Who's missing?
Doctor.
Anupama?
They're all coming this way.
You recording?
Yeah.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasa Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Can't hear you.
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda 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 Jaya Jaya
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ramo Ramo Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ramo Ramo Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Ramo Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ramo Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari
Go Premanandi Guruve Gaura Chandra Radhika Tadali Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Rama So first of all I give pranams to our Gurudev Vishnu Padre Dandi Swami Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj, Adrupanunga Guru Varga, Ekadasi Devi, and all devotees who are doing Ekadasi Brat. Can you hear there? Can you move forward a bit so I don't have to speak so loudly?
Maybe move the phone closer to you.
Move the phone. So yesterday we heard about Shantarati. Shantaras, devotee and Shantaras have the qualities of Nishta and Krishna. Right, Manorama? Their minds are not going everywhere. And also they have no material desires. But they have no mood of service. Right? Like Prahlad Maharaj, for example. Bhagavan was fighting with Nrsingadev. As Nrsingadev, Bhagavan was fighting with Hiranyakasipu for hundreds of years. And after killing Hiranyakasipu, did Prahlad Maharaj give him a glass of water or some fruits or an apple? A massage, Prabhu? A bath? Here's some water to take bath. Because someone like Prahlad Maharaj thinking, Bhagavan has no hunger, no thirst. How can I do seva? What can you give someone who has everything? So Dasya-rasa has the extra quality of seva. That much we have attachment or mamata of, that much service will increase. So, another name of Dasya-rasa here is called Priti-rasa. Priti means affection. If you have affection, you serve. No? So when Dasya-rasa or Priti-rasa combines with all the previous ingredients as well, remember, Vibhav, Sanchari Bhavs, Anubhavs, Sattvic Bhavs, Sanchari means Vyavachari Bhavs. When all these mix together, then comes Dasya-rasa. So there are two types of devotees in Priti-rasa. That is Sambram. They possess the attitude, the reverence and submission that a servant feels towards the master. That is Sambram, Prita-rasa. And Gaurav, Prita, like I'm being maintained by Bhagavan. So two different feelings. No? Like a son feels for the father. Father is giving me accommodation, transport, everything. So, two types, Sambram and Gaurab. Okay. So first, Sambram Prita-rasa will be described. How this servant should feel to the master. Right. When Dasya-rasa is mixed towards Krishna, is nourished in the heart of Dasya-bhav bhaktas by the combination of Vibhav and other elements, it's called Sambram Prita-rasa. So remember, Visayalamban, who is the object of the devotee in Dasya-rasa? Who is their object? Krishna. But which Krishna? Okay, in Gokul it's two-armed Krishna. And other places it's four-armed Krishna. Automatically, if someone has four arms, what would you do? Automatically the feeling comes, this is not human being. So in Braj, Krishna never manifests human being. He never manifests four-handed form. Because in Braj, everyone have the feeling, lokabat sambandha. Like ordinary person. So Krishna always two-handed in Gokul. But in Mathura and Dwarka, sometimes two-handed, sometimes four-handed. So, in Braj, there's no pure Dasya-rasa also. I think Vaikuntha have 2.5 ras. Ayodhya have, anyway, Vaikuntha have 2.5 ras. Santa-rasa, Dasya-rasa, and a little bit of friendship, but not too much. So in Braj, Dasya-rasa is mixed with Raktak, like Raktak and Patrak, they're Nanda Baba's servants. But they have power of being like fathers of Krishna. So no pure Dasya-rasa. But still, one thing should be noted, Dasya-rasa is in all rasas. Who are the friends of Krishna? Servants. No, they feel we are the servants of Krishna. Even Nandi Yasoda feel we are the servants of Krishna. Even Radhika feels I am the servant of Krishna. So Dasya-rasa is in all. So which Krishna the devotee in Dasya-rasa feels? If someone is great, automatically we bow the head. No. Like if someone is very wealthy, all the small businessmen, they do namaskar. If someone is very learned, then all brahmanas also do namaskar. If someone is very strong and powerful, politically or militarily, then everyone bows the head. No? So what is the qualities that Krishna displays as the object of this dasya, or sambram pritaras? Millions of universes are situated in the pores of his body. Right? He is an ocean of mercy. He is great, I am small. Right? He possesses inconceivable potencies. He is served by all mystic perfections. He is the source of all incarnations. He attracts the Atmarams. Right? These are the 5 qualities that Narayan possessed that no demigod possesses. That's why even the demigods bow head, because Krishna has something they don't have. He is Ishwara. He is independent. His order cannot be crossed. He is the source of all incarnations. He is the master, Prabhu. He is the object of worship, Paramaradhya. He is all-knowing, Sarvagya. He is opulent, Samriddhiman. He is forgiving. He is the protector of the surrendered souls, Sarangapalak. His actions are very pleasing. His words are never false. Difficult things he does very easily. He acts for the welfare of everyone. Right? He puts his enemies into distress. Yes. Right? He is religious. He always acts in accordance to Scripture. He is famous, grateful, most excellent, powerful. He is controlled by affection of devotees. Right? So you can get, hearing these qualities, you can get some different meditation on Krishna. So main way, he has so much Aishwarya. That's the main thing coming through all these things. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, no? Sabla Jaga Mora Kora Vidhi Bhakti Brajabhav Paiti Nahi Shakti. The whole world worships Krishna with awe and reverence. Apaneka Bare Amiya. No. Krishna is great and I am small, then all these feelings of Dasya-rasa. So who are the servants? Who are the Ashraya Lamban of this Pritaras? There are 4 types of servants who take shelter of this mood. America. Adhikrit. Adhikrit means like Brahma and Shiva. Adhikrit. They're given some responsibilities. Like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Sun God, and other demigods, these are Adhikrit. Krishna is not concerned with the creation, you do it, right? So he gives the position of creator to Brahma. He gives creator of destroyer to Shiva. He expands himself as Vishnu and maintains everything. There's a wind god, sun god, Yamaraj. These are all called Adhikrit. Appointed or authorized servants. Ganesh, by the power of Krishna, Ganesh destroys obstacles. Out of fear of Krishna, the sun moves. Adhikrit. Ashrit, those who have taken shelter of Krishna's feet. The Ashrit devotees are 3 types. Saranya, those who have taken shelter. Jnanichari, those who are formally attached to impersonalism. Sevanishta, those who are fixed in the service of the Lord. These are 3 types of Ashrit Bhakta. $1,000, Anupam, can you repeat them?
Adhikrit.
No, that was the previous one. This is Ashray. Okay, can I repeat it without looking? The Gyanis who are formally impersonalists. The surrendered souls, those who have taken shelter, and those who have faith in Nista, Sevanishta. And the third is the Parishads, the personal attendants of the Lord. And the Anugas, the followers. What's example of Saranya, devotee? No. Jarasandh had captured many kings. Right? So Krishna, when he killed Jarasandha, he freed them all. So these all took shelter of Krishna. These are called Saranyas. The four Kumaras are also examples of bhaktas in Dasya-rasa. That's strange. Although previously jnanis, they renounced their desire for liberation, and by the mercy of Lord Brahma, they became engaged in Dasya-rasa. Okay, anyway. In Dwarka, devotees, thank you, Crow. In Dwarka, such people as Uddhav, Daruka, that's Krishna's chariot driver, Satyaki, he's the disciple of Arjuna, he also fought in Mahabharata, Satrujit, and Shrutadev. Right? Shrutadev, he lived in Nepal. And there was another king there. So Krishna went to visit him. The king's name I cannot remember. But Shrutadev was a Brahmin and another one was king, the king of Mathila. So both were hoping Krishna would come to my place at the same time. They both gave invitations at the same time. So Krishna was traveling with Sukadeva Goswami, Vishwamitra, Vyasadeva, many sadhus, Durvasa. So when both of them invited Krishna at the same time, then Krishna expanded himself and went to both places at the same time. And all the sadhus who were with Krishna also expanded themselves. So in Braj, amongst the Kauravas, Bhishma, Parikshit, Vidura and others are Dasya-rasa. There'll be more clarification after. And in Braj, Upananda, Bhadra and others are Parishad Bhakta. The Anuga Bhaktas are two types. Those who live in the city they're called Puris, Purasta, and some live in Braj, in the village. They're called Brajasta. We can just hear their names. In Dwarka, there's Suchandra, Mandan, Mandana, Stanva, Sutanva. And in Braj, there's Ratak, Taktak, Patri, Madhukant, Madhuvrat, Rasala, Suvilas, Premkand, Makarand, Ananda, Chandrahas, Payoda, Vakul, Rasada, Sadada, and others. Anyway, it's quite complicated. No? So many, many types of services. Okay, anyway. So just you can understand how many different types of servants in Mathura, Dwarka, and Braj. What are the Udipans? What stimulate their moods? The attainment of Krishna's mercy, the dust from his lotus feet. All rasas have this, but still in Dasya-rasa is prominent. Acceptance of his Mahaprasad, association of other devotees in Dasya-rasa, these all give stimulus to the mood. The sound of Krishna's flute and horn, see, these were in all rasas, no? Because Dasya-rasa is in all rasas. His smiling glance, his qualities, his footprints. Right. Anubhavs. Anyway, it's all the same. There's 13 Anubhavs which are previously mentioned in Shantaras are also there in Dasya-rasa. The 8 Sattviks are also there. There are 24 Vyabhachari bhavs in this mood. Jubilation, my master is so great. Pride, my Krishna is so wonderful. Fortitude, self-disparagement, depression, wretchedness. In separation, they feel all these things. Anxiety. No, like even Madhi Soda have so much anxiety. Oh no, it's lunchtime, I haven't finished making this or that. Remembrance, apprehension. I think we can skip most of this. And these devotees go up to the stage of rag. In Dasya-rasa there are two conditions, meeting and separation. The absence of Krishna's association is called viraha, or ayog. In this condition, the devotees experience different anubhavs. Remember anubhav? What's an anubhav? Manorama? Anubhav, which follows the bhav. Bodily activities which follow the mood, like dancing, singing. So, devotee in ayog experience utkantit, longing for Krishna and separation. In separation, the servants experienced fever, emaciation, sleeplessness. We don't experience any of these, do we? Nice sleeping every night. Yes?
Sleeplessness I experience.
It's only when your own snoring wakes you up. Alamban, sunita, absence of shelter.
Absence of shelter.
Oh, I have Krishna's left, I have no one. Like that. Disinterest in everything else. They become stunned. They become diseased. They become mad. They faint and they die. Mriti means death-like symptoms. In separation, they feel all these things. These sound terrible, but these are all transformations of ecstasy. No? So even devotees' depression, sometimes Vaishnava may be depressed, but these are also all spiritual emotions. It says, Jadi deki Vaishnava vyavahari duk nischay janita paramananda sukh. If you see a Vaishnava appears unhappy, this is just a transformation of ecstasy. Our happiness means when we're unhappy, we're really unhappy. But Vaishnava's unhappiness is one transformation, one ecstasy in separation. Like I remember when I not first came to KB, but before we started construction, there was a well. You can still see it, no? In Mongalati, they said, don't stand there, maybe you'll fall in. So some guy donated a nice pump, a new pump. It was expensive. Then someone stole it. So Didi was quite sad. And I was thinking, why Didi will be sad? Devotees should not be attached. So he asked, why are you feeling depression for the pump? Then she said, Krishna and Bala, I'm not looking after their own property, therefore I feel depressed. So even their depression have something to do with Krishna Balaram. Okay, and in separation, in meeting, they also have different anubhavs. Okay. This is Sambram Prit. Remember, Krishna is Krishna Sambram. The feeling a servant has towards the master. And there's another type of Dasya-rasa. Krishna is maintaining me. Like Krishna has many sons in Dwarka, they feel this Gaura Pritidas. Priti or affection for Krishna, which is found in the sons of Krishna, who cherish the conception of being maintained and brought up by him. This is called Gaura Priti. Also those who are younger brothers of Krishna. This is called Gaurab. And also describes all these things. The same 4 ingredients also described here. What are the anubhavs of this feeling? They sit on a lower seat than Krishna. If Krishna gives some responsibility, they accept that. They give up independent behavior. This is all Gaurav Pritidas. Okay. Anyway. We'll skip all this. Haribol. Sakhya-rasa. Family favorite. This is called... Remember, can you remember Dasya-rasa? Another name of that is Prita. Prita-ras. And another name of Sakhya-rasa is Preo. Preo Bhakti-ras. Okay. This is where it becomes illuminated with knowledge. When Sakhya-rati is nourished by the appropriate vibhavs, anubhavs, vyavacharis, sattvic bhavs, it becomes Preo Bhakti-ras. What's in the name of Preo Bhakti-ras, Anupama? Sakhya-ras. Take it. So, as earlier, Krishna mostly in two-handed form in Braj, and outside Braj, four-handed form. Four-handed form, Krishna also has a few friends, like Uddhav and others, like Arjun. So they always, how they see Krishna? He is always beautifully dressed in Sakhya-rasa. He has all good qualities on his body, all divine markings. He's expert in many languages, like Krishna can make also the sounds of crows and insects and mosquitoes and birds. Then all suckers too much laughing. His speech is very pleasing to the ears and filled with sweetness. Right. These are all qualities of Krishna, Visaya Lamba. And the suckers, they possess so much mamata to he is my friend, more than Dasya-rasa. No? So the suckers, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says it's an extraordinary ras, because in all the other rasas, Krishna has one mood and the devotee has another mood. Like Madhusuda, I am the protector of Krishna, and Krishna has the opposite mood, I am protected by her. So in all other rasas, the devotee and Bhagavan have different moods, but in Sakhya-rasa, they have the same mood. I'm his friend, he's my friend. So it's an extraordinary ras. What are the devotees in this Asraya Lamban? They are identical to Krishna. In terms of form, qualities and dress. Therefore they have no fear, because there's no difference. No? Like Guru Maharaj gave an example, if I put my hand on my own leg, no problem, right? It's my own leg, right? But if Satyabrat puts his hand on my leg, right? Or I put my hand on, I don't know, I don't want to give an example, but you can understand. I put my hand on Anupama's leg, problem is there. Because different. Therefore the coward boys, when they sleep with Krishna, everyone's jumbled up. They put their feet on Krishna's head, no, because they're not thinking, no, Krishna's head and my foot is different. They're also limbs of my own body. Therefore they have no fear, no feeling of separateness. So much intimacy is there. No? Therefore they are devoid of the constraints and fear which is present in the Dasya-rasa bhaktas. Actually, even Shanta-rasa was a little more interesting than Dasya-rasa. But Sakhya-rasa is more interesting. No? They are possessed of deep faith in Krishna. They are known as Vyasas. Deep friendship is there. The friends of Krishna are two types, those who live in the city and those who live in Braj. Who are friends of Krishna who live in the city? Arjun, Bhim Sen, Draupadi, friend of Krishna. Sakhi they call. Sakhi means female friend also, Sakhi. Like Radharani has 5 types of Sakhis, right? Manjaris also, the Nitya Sakhis and the Prans, these also one type of Sakhis. So Draupadi, Sudama Vipra, friend of Krishna, they both went to school together. Of all of these, Arjuna is the best. And the friends in the city, who are they? Bhakti Rasamrita describes the friends in the village, Krishna, in Braj.
And Sudama is also in the city.
Sudama Vipra, because he went to Dwarka.
Mm.
If Krishna leaves their sight even for a minute, they become distressed. Like when the coward boys, I'm going to move in the sun actually, I'm freezing to death.
Using Dasya-rasa, Sakhya.
Well, you just heard him mentioned in Dasya-rasa as well, right? So his Sakhya-rasa is mixed with Dasya-rasa. Oops. Sorry. Oh. The lizard comes into the sun. Okay. So even Krishna and the Sakhas play hide and seek. When Krishna hides, they all start weeping. They always play with Krishna. And they hold Krishna as dear as life. These are the Brajabasi Sakhas. They are the topmost friends of Krishna. The friends of Krishna in Gokula are 4 types. What are they? Without looking. Sakhas, Priya Sakhas, Surid Sakhas, Priyanarma Sakhas. 4 types. We all know this. We all have PhD in these topics. In that Sakha in whom Vatsalya is mixed, they are older than Krishna. Therefore they have Vatsalya in them. We have to protect Krishna. He's a little foolish. When they go cow grazing with Krishna, they take weapons in case any demon comes. They carry sticks, slingshots, even bow and arrows. No? They always protect Krishna from the demons. They're called the Surid Sakhas. Mandali Bhadra, Subhadra, Bhadravardhan, Gobhat, Yaksha, Indrabhata, Bhadraanga, Virabhadra, Mahagun, Vijay, and Balabhadra. Balabhadra means Balaram. The Sakhas are slightly younger than Krishna. Therefore, their friendship with Krishna is mixed with a feeling of servitude, because junior. No? These include Vishal, Brishab, Ojaswi, Devaprast, Varutapa, Maranda, Kusumapid. You know Kusumapid from Italy? Manibanda. Of these Sakhas who are younger than Krishna, Devaprast is the best. Those who are the same age as Krishna and take shelter of pure Sakharas, these are the Priya Sakhas. Sakha, Priya Sakha, Surid Sakha, Priyanarma Sakha. These are Sridam, Sudam, Dam, Vasudam, Kinkini, Stok Krishna, Amsu, Bhadrasen, Vilasi, Pundarik, Vitanka. They give pleasure to Krishna by various types of games and by wrestling, stick fighting, and other amusements. Of these, Sridam is the best. Okay. Of these 4, Dam, Sudam, Basudev, and Kinkani are also Priyanarma Sakhas. Right. So, the Priyanarma Sakhas. I knew we couldn't go one festival without mentioning them. They are superior in every way to the 3 other types of Sakhas. They are engaged in extremely confidential services and are possessed of a very special bhav, Sakhi bhav. In other words, they perform confidential services for the beloveds of Krishna, the Preyasis. And they desire to give pleasure to them, to the Sakhis of Krishna. These include Subal, Arjun, Gandharva, Vasant, Ujval, and Marumangal. Of these, Subal and Marumangal are the best. Of the 4 types of Sakhas, there are also 3 divisions. The Nityasiddhas, the Sudacharas, those who achieved perfection, who were previously demigods and took birth in Krishna's Leela, and the Sadhan Siddhas. What things stimulate Sakharas? Krishna's age and beauty. His horn, his conch, his joking, and his heroism. His associates, when Krishna imitates different kings and different personalities. Sometimes Krishna imitates the kings, he imitates the demigods. In Braj, he imitates the animals. This is called Prayo Bhakti Ras. What is the age? Krishna has 3 ages: childhood, boyhood, and youth. Komana, babyhood, is up to 5. Poganda is 5 to 10, and Kishore is up to the age of 15. After that comes Yovan, mature youth. In Dwarka, Krishna is Yovan, because then he marries everyone. Right. Right. So for Krishna, because he's little special, Komana is only up to 3 years and 4 months. Normally it's 0 to 5. Poganda, boyhood, is from 3 years 4 months to 6 years and 8 months. And Kishore is up to 10 years and 8 months. Like this little girl who runs around, how old is she? 3, right? But still like a baby. But Krishna, even at 3 old, was moving to the next division of boyhood. After that, after 10 years and 8 months, Krishna always remains in the condition of Kishore. Guru Maharaj said, Lord Ram goes to Yovan, like mature. But Krishna in Braj, always Kishore. Krishna's Kishore age begins in the month of Vaisakha, April, May. So Krishna's Kishore begins in 7 years. When Krishna lifted Govardhan, now he was 7 years old. That was the beginning of the feelings of like conjugal feeling in the hearts of the gopis also. His pastimes with the gopis are celebrated even the stage of Pauganda, means boyhood. The condition of the Kaumara, Pauganda, and Kishore, babyhood, boyhood, and youthful condition is exactly followed by the Braja gopis. Right. What are the anubhavs? Like I feel Sakhya-rasa, what are the anubhavs of Sakhya-rasa? Wrestling. Especially you see when small boys are together, what they're always doing? Always wrestling. Playing football. Playing with a ball. Gambling. I don't know, I never heard that before. Sakhya-rasa means gambling. Riding on each other's shoulders. Well, I guess that means when they play games, if we win, you do this. If you win, we do this. That's also gambling.
I bet you can't do this.
Huh?
I bet you can't do
Right.
this.
I bet you can't do that. Right? Riding on each other's shoulders. They please Krishna by stick fighting. Also boys, when they get sticks, what they're always doing, all this stuff, playing war. Sitting with Krishna together on a bed or any other sitting place. Why should we go down? We're the same as Krishna. Joking in a very charming manner. Water sports. And when they meet with Krishna, they dance, sing, and other symptoms. Like our friend Chabi Bhagavat Maharaj, when Gurudev was there, when Prabhupada was leaving this body, like leaving this world, then he was so much groaning and moving, and so all these guys thought Prabhupada is sick, so they're like massaging him and all, but these were all spiritual ecstasies. Then Gurudev came and whispered some Gayatri in his ear, then Prabhupada became still. Then he was like this on the pillow. Then Gurudev said, now he is dancing with Krishna. So Bhagavat Maharaj thought, oh, that means he's a Manjari. But Manjaris never dance with Krishna. They're Radhika's maidservants. Why they dance with Krishna? Who dance with Krishna? Sakhya-rasa, dancing with Krishna. Right? When,
So,
huh?
but rasa lila, it's not that.
But Manjari is not dancing with
Manjari,
Krishna and Ras Leela,
yeah.
right? They're sitting waiting for some seva.
Mm.
They're not competitors of Radharani. So when Krishna plays his flute in the forest, then old boy is also dancing, playing drums and instruments. This is also Sakhya-rasa. So, these anubhavs, stick fighting, wrestling, gambling, sitting with Krishna together in the same place, water sports, dancing and singing, all four group of sakhas have these anubhavs. But each little group of sakha have their own feelings. The Surit sakhas, remember they're older than Krishna. What are the special anubhavs of the Surit sakhas? They give Krishna advice and instruction. What you should do, what you should not do. No? And they engage Krishna in beneficial activities. Pick flowers, now we can worship Shiva. Pick flowers, do this. Bring this water for this puja. They want what's beneficial for Krishna. No? And the older sakhas take the lead in all the normal activities during the day. Right? Because everyone's following them because they're older. Right? The sakhas. Right? The sakhas are younger than Krishna. So what are the special anubhavs of the sakhas? They put tambul in Krishna's mouth for chewing and digestion. They draw tilak marks on him. They anoint him with sandalwood paste, little Dasya-rasas there. They draw pictures on him. These are the sakhas. The priya sakhas, who are the same age, what are their anubhavs? Defeating Krishna. They pull his cloth. They steal things from him. They tell Krishna, decorate me. Hey, come on. All these guys are decorating you. You should also do some seva. Who you think you are? You and me are the same. Okay, come on. Right? Krishna has his servants decorating him. Then when he finishes, they, hey, come on. Now you do this. So to have oneself dressed and decorated by Krishna, they battle hand to hand. These are the anubhavs of the priya sakhas, same as Krishna. The priyanama sakhas, what are their anubhavs? They deliver Krishna's messages to the Braja Gopis. Therefore, they must be too much trusted. No? When Krishna has girlfriends, they support him. They're not disappointed. When there's some quarrel with Krishna and the gopis, mostly they take Krishna's side. Krishna needs his supporters. And when they go to the gopis and the gopis criticize Krishna, they support the gopis. It's because they have bhavs to both, to Krishna and to Radhika. No? When they're with Krishna, this Maharaj described again and again. When they're with Krishna, they're Krishna's supporters, Krishna's friends. But when gopis are there, Krishna's friendship, they forget, they become servants of the gopis. And so Krishna's message they carry to the gopis, and the gopis' message they carry to Krishna. No manjari can just come up to Krishna and give some message. Not possible. Because in the village, many are there watching. But Krishna's friends come and whisper, no one will think anything. So they have very important services. No? These anubhavs are unique to the Priyanama Sakhas, a beautiful mood, and they want to cut this out of the Sampradaya. The Sattvic bhavs, all 8, are present. In Vyabhachari bhavs, remember these temporary ones that come and go? Some are not there in Sakhya-rasa. They're unfavorable. Fierceness. Vatsalya can be fierce to his child, but friend cannot be fierce to a friend. Who are you to be fierce to me? No? Fear and laziness. All these Vyabhacharis are not in the Sakhas. Right. We are equals. When one's writing for Krishna is possessed of this attitude, they are devoid of fear and reverence, because same. It is possessed of deep faith and intimacy. It is called Sakhya-rati. Sakhya-rati goes to the stages of pranaya, prem, sneha, and rag. And Vatsalya-rasa we'll talk about. We already talked about it the first day, remember? Who was not here maybe missed. Okay, we can do it again tonight. Today's Ekadasi. Everyone should try to do, how many rounds are you going to do today? Srimati?
20, hopefully.
Come on, 32. Ekadasi's a little special. So Sakhya-rasa ki.
So who tries to help him pick up Govardhan? Is that his equal age?
Probably all.
Oh, okay.
How could Krishna do without my help? Then the oldest, probably all. Right? I don't know, but especially the Priya Sakhas who are the same age, they're helping more than anyone. No?
At all, yeah.
And Balaram is older.
Older,
Age
Surid
is,
Sakha.
Yeah,
He's a Surid Sakha.
but not Priya.
Priya means same age. Sakha means younger. Surid means older, and Prinama Sakhas are the special ones.
I thought Priya, it means very dear. That's the word, Priya. Like it's somebody
Yeah.
close.
Okay,